Welcome to Sparkler Learning. Today we are going to talk about how program leaders can manage their programs using Sparkler's dashboard. This video is for site leaders, which could be school leaders, home visiting supervisors, or other site leaders who are set up to see the Administration tab in Sparkler. When you have the Administration tab, you're able to use the dashboard to manage your staff, your organization, and your families right from the dashboard to support your program's implementation of Sparkler. Let's get started. Your first task is to access Sparkler's web-based dashboard. You do this on your computer, laptop, or tablet using a modern web browser. You can go to the dashboard at app.playsparkler.com/dashboard/login and enter your email and password to sign in. Before we dive in, it's useful to understand how organizations are structured in Sparkler. The highest level is the partner level. This is the city or state that is sponsoring Sparkler for the families you serve. Connecticut was the first state where Sparkler was available statewide. In Connecticut, the state's Office of Early Childhood is the partner at the top of the hierarchy. Within each partner, there are groups, which might be a geographical region like a county or a city, or a group might be a type of program, like all of the childcare centers or home visiting agencies within your program. Within each group, you'll find many subgroups, which might be individual programs like schools or family resource centers. And within each subgroup, you'll find the smallest level, like a classroom, a playgroup, or a home visiting cohort. In Sparkler, children are always attached to cohorts, so each child in Sparkler is attached to one or sometimes multiple cohorts. If you are a site leader, you will be able to see your whole program and be able to make changes to the cohorts or classrooms within it. If you are a classroom teacher, you'll probably have access only to your own cohort or classroom. This means you'll be able to see and engage with the families you serve, but you won't be able to see the screening results or other information from families in other classrooms. If you are the leader of a school or program, you'll be able to manage your organization, your staff, and your families. We're going to go through all three of these tabs in this video. Now let's get to work. Let's start at the tab on your dashboard called Administration. If you do not see this tab, it means it wasn't turned on for you. Please reach out to a Sparkler representative or contact support at playsparkler.org to have the tab added to your Sparkler dashboard. Now that we're in the Administration tab, let's start with Organization. Under your organization, you can create a new classroom. Just click Add Cohort. In the first field, type the name of your cohort. This could be the name of a classroom, the name of a home visitor in your program, or the name of a doctor in your practice. If you want to be able to give parents an access code so they can join the cohort themselves, you'll create it here. Just use letters and numbers, all one word, and enter it where it says Code. If you want parents to sign up using your program's existing code, you can leave this field blank. If they register with your program's unique code, you will have to move families to the correct cohort manually. We'll go in depth on how to do this once we're in the Families tab. Contact emails are for the person or people on your team who should receive an email notification when families in this cohort complete a screening. If you want to edit an existing cohort, you can hover near its name and you'll see the word Edit appear. The same pop-up will appear and you can adjust or add a code. You can also add or edit the email addresses of the staff members who will be notified when an ASQ is completed. Let's say the classroom's name has changed from Ms. Jones's room to Ms. Garcia's room. You would click on Edit and then change the name of the classroom in the Name field and then press the blue Save button to save your work. It is important to add or edit your classrooms before you try to add the teacher or other staff who has access to the classroom on the Your Staff page. If the classroom isn't there, you can't give your staff access to it. So it's usually good when you're setting up your program to start under Your Organization. One more important aspect of this page that we wanted to share is, if you look at the page and look over to the right, you'll see your current Sparkler access code or codes. For example, here we see Samantha's home daycare. Under her daycare, you will see the Rainbow Classroom, and we can see that there are currently 2 children enrolled in this classroom. Between the code and the number of children is a rectangle symbol. When you click that, you're able to download a handout with code RAINBOW in any of the languages available in Sparkler. When families scan the QR code on this handout, it has your program's Sparkler access code embedded in it, so it will make it easier for them to get into your program without having to type out the access code. Let's try it. I'm clicking the icon and downloading the handout in English. The handout provides families with information about Sparkler. It also lists your access code and has your program's unique QR code. If a family scans the code and doesn't have Sparkler installed, it will direct them to download the Sparkler app. If they already have the app downloaded on their phone or tablet, when they scan the QR code, it will prompt them to link with your program like this. Important note: if someone is starting from scratch, they'll need to scan the QR code twice, once to download the app and once to enter your program's access code and link with you. The access code and QR code you see in the handout is your program's unique code. You can take the code and QR code and share it with your families. You can add the QR code to other posters, handouts, emails, palm cards, or other materials you create to share with families in your program. This will make it easier for families to link with your organization. Every cohort in your organization that has a code will have its own unique QR code handout. Next, let's look at Your Staff. Under the Administration tab, click on Your Staff. These are the people that will be able to access the Sparkler dashboard. To add a new staff member, click the blue Add New User button. Here you will type in the staff member's name and email address. Organization access is where you decide which part or parts of your program this new staff member will have access to on the Sparkler dashboard. You should always pick the smallest amount of access that is appropriate. If someone has access to just one classroom, give them access to only that cohort and not the whole subgroup. If you don't see the classroom here, go back and make sure it exists under Your Organization. If someone should have access to the whole organization, you should press Give Higher Level Access to open that higher tier and give the access to the information they need to support the families in your program. In the future, you can click on someone's name to make edits to their name or email address, to change their access, to see how they've been using the dashboard, or to archive them, which will make it impossible for them to access the dashboard again. A note for organizations like home visiting agencies or agencies where a specific person is linked to a named specific cohort. To set up a new home visitor, for instance, you will create a cohort with their name under your organization and then give them their own code. For example, Dolly Parton, code HV-Dolly. You need to create a cohort first before creating the account for the home visitor who has access to that cohort. Then, second, you'll create the new staff member dashboard account for your home visitor. Link the home visitor to their specific cohort. This is why you must create the cohort first. Otherwise, there will be nothing to link the user to, and it won't allow you to create a user without a cohort. If your program has enabled admin user tagging, you can use this feature to organize and label your staff members. Before this optional feature can be functional, your program must provide Sparkler with a list of user types in your organization. This is optional. To protect the privacy of your families, please make sure the staff in your program is up to date. It is important to all of us that if someone has retired or left your program, that they no longer be able to sign into Sparkler and access the dashboard and child data it contains. To make sure this doesn't happen, you should check your staff regularly, especially if your organization has a high staff turnover. If someone has left the program, please make sure to go to the dashboard and your staff on the Administration tab and archive them. This will make it impossible for them to sign into the dashboard, but it will retain the data about how they used Sparkler when they were at your program, in case it's ever useful to look at that in the future. For agencies like home visiting agencies, often when you're deleting a staff member, you'll also need to delete their cohort. Now let's talk about your families. Families download the Sparkler mobile app and can set up their accounts and add or edit children in settings. On the Your Families tab, you can press Add New Family to add a new parent and child to Sparkler. With a parent's consent, type in the grown-up's name, email address, and other details. Next, you'll add in the child's information. Be sure you select the right birth date. This is how Sparkler knows which screening and play content to display for the family. Choose one or more cohorts from the drop-down menu to add the child to the correct program or classroom. Review who the parent is consenting to share their information with and check the checkbox. And don't forget to press Save when you are done. If you need to make edits or add a sibling, just click on the adult's name to make changes. If you notice a duplicate child or account, or if a parent asks you to delete their account, you can request to delete a grown-up account and/or a child profile by clicking on Request to Delete. This action will completely delete the account or the child's profile, and they will no longer be able to use Sparkler or see their past screenings or play that were under that account or profile. In most instances, it makes sense to remove a child from your program rather than to delete. You should do that if the child has left your program, but the family might want to continue using Sparkler in the future. To remove, go to the Children tab in the Provider dashboard. Locate the child you would like to remove and click on the child's name to open their profile. Once you are inside the child's profile, click the Edit button. Scroll to the bottom of the screen where you will see a red button labeled Remove. Click the Remove button to remove the child from your program. After the child is removed, your program will no longer have access to the child's information or data in the dashboard. The family will be removed from your cohort and reassigned to the state or general access code. They will still be able to use the Sparkler app and keep their account and data. If you have questions, please click on the blue question mark to read FAQs. Please feel free to reach out to a specialist for extra support. Thank you so much for being here. We hope to see you soon.